Welcome to Meaningful Mornings, and again, a joyous Holi to all. Yesterday I was sharing about Holika Dahana, that is about dropping that which is wrong and holding that which is right. By doing so, the impossible becomes possible. We who have normalized stress can and will normalize serenity. Another way to understand Holi, this is a celebration to mark the coming of spring. Yesterday we celebrated Holi at our ashram in Niagara Falls. You'll see an image of this on social media soon. We had such a diverse gathering. The chief of police from the Niagara Regional Police Service had come, and both the deputy police chiefs. We all looked so different. Some were wearing white, some were wearing black. We all looked so different in terms of some people's hair was black, some people's hair was white. But after we took the colors of spring, the reds, the purples, the pinks, everyone started to look the same. The differences in our names went away. One person came up to me and said, "Where's your motorcycle?" He just thought I was some sort of gang member at the ashram. Everyone's forms went away. Who was one person's child and who was another person's child? Everyone's qualities went away. Those who held grudges against another person, that was forgotten. The nama, the rupa, the guna, all of that was gone. Everyone was feeling their center or dhamma. And that's why I feel Holi is incorrectly defined as a celebration of unity and diversity. It is the other way around. It is a celebration of diversity in unity. This is not a chapter 10 celebration. This is a chapter 11 celebration. And as I look around at those who are joining through Instagram, those who are joining through Zoom, here too we have such a diverse community. Everyone's clothing is different. Everyone's skin color is different. We are constantly celebrating Holi, where it doesn't matter what the color of your clothing is, what the color of your skin is. Those who are joining on Facebook, on Instagram, try to join us through Zoom. Those who are on Zoom, try to turn your cameras on. That way, this application of unity is even stronger. We are in the final chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I wanted to say we are in the final chapter of our life, which is also true. In verse 1, Prince Arjuna asks, what is the difference between tapa and sannyasa? Tyaga and sannyasa. Tapa comes later. Shri Krishna begins to answer in verse 2. Tyaga is letting go of deservership. That is the intermediate means, which takes one to the advanced means, which is sannyasa. That is letting go of doership. Then in verses 3 through 5, Shri Krishna is providing the structure, the system on how one can live without deservership, so they can live without doership. This structure pervades this entire chapter. It really pervades all of Bhagavad Gita. That is, yajna, tapa, dana. How should you live? Touching these three verbs. Yajna dedicating. Tapa, renouncing. Dana, contributing. This morning when my alarm went off, maybe I worked too much. As soon as I woke up, the things I needed to do, I started to complete those in my mind. And as I study this verse, as soon as one wakes up, one should be envisioning, how am I going to engage in yajna? How am I going to engage in tapa? How am I going to engage in dana? This is almost a plan that should be journaled. Did I do this today? Did I do this today? Did I do this today? For anyone who is engaging in yajna or dedicating, the others will come naturally. You don't even have to practice all three, just practice the first. Dedicating will pull renouncing, which will pull contributing. And that's why, if we go back to the Sankalpa Vakya, the teaching of chapter 3, share with me again. What was the theme, the focus of chapter 3? Just gonna wait. I like slowing down. Chapter 2 was fearlessness. Chapter 3 was dedication. Chapter 18 is a summary. It is a valedictory address. There are specifics that are shared. That way we don't make up excuses not to be enlightened. I'm reading to you some of Puja Swami Chinmayananda's writings before we move to the next verse. What is the impact of dedicating, renouncing, contributing? Humans of evolutionary tendencies who seek freedom from their personality obsessions must, with devotion and the right attitude of mind, perform yajna, dana, tapa. Thereby they can discover an endless amount of inner peace and balance. If you find you're an obsessive person, you are a micromanaging person, you are a judging person. I'm saying if quietly. You can interpret this for yourself. This is how to come out of these deficiencies. But only those who have this evolutionary propensity will do this. Everyone else will theorize this and then go tell their friends that I studied chapter 18 of Bhagavad Gita. Verse 6. Etan yapitu karmani sangam tyaktva phalani cha kartavyani ti me partha nishchitam matamuttamam. Joy. I'm taking the first line. Please, please, please don't feel that these initial teachings are repetitive. If you are a scholar, then they are repetitive. If you're a scholar, Meaningful Morning sucks for you. But if you're a practitioner, why are these not repetitive? Because if I'm not practicing them, I need to be taught again, and again, and again. Tu. Tu means but, indeed. Tu means you. Api, even, etani, these three. What are these three? Yajna, tapa, dana. Karman. As one engages in these, sangam tyaktva phalani. When you engage in these, fruits will come. Results will come. Sangam tyaktva, to not depend on these. As soon as you depend on the results that come from this noble lifestyle becomes ignoble. There is corruption there. There is a growth in a cancer called the sattvic ego. Clear, everyone? I've shared with all of you in a different way. We have a financial ROI, a return on investment. We have a mental ROI, where when I do this for recognition, ovation, inclusion. In Chinmay Mission is very structured around brahmacharis and brahmacharinis, which I am not. I'm happily married. I'm a trying to be happy parent. And so there's so many facets of Chinmay Mission that I am excluded from. Despite, I feel, my training, despite my commitment, the fact that I got married, the fact that I have children, excludes me from too much that you don't know about also. But I don't serve Chinmay Mission or Sanatana Dharma for inclusion. I do this because I feel it's right for me and anyone I interact with. Just to emphasize how much practice is needed. Opening this up more. Yajna, tapa, dana are right actions. Here Sri Krishna is emphasizing these right actions have to be matched with the right attitudes. If you engage in the right actions with the wrong attitudes, they become the wrong actions. Hence, sangam tyaktva. A way for this to become very real for us, which has been emphasized throughout Bhagavad Gita, is to be large-hearted and long-term. If you're a personality who's in this journey with a large heart, with a practice in the long term, you won't be concerned about fruits and results. You are living for moksha. You are not living for siddhis. Siddhis means powers, light, pleasure, possession, position. In a very relative way, a way that this can become real for us is if we care, even for those who don't care. If you're a caring person, because that is the right action with the right attitude, irrespective of if you get any care back, then you know you are living sangam tyaktva. Try with your family and friends. That even if they don't care for you the way you care for them, that is great training. Kartavyani iti me partha. I, Sri Krishna, am telling you, Partha, and all of us, kartavya. These three are your responsibility. These three are your engagements in your schedule. When we fill up our schedules, we fill it up with grocery shopping, we fill it up with taking people to a certain class. According to Sri Krishna, these three are your regular responsibilities. Nishchitam. I am clear about this. You should be too. Matamuttamam. This is my opinion. This is my experience. I'm reading to writings from Puja Swami Chinmayananda. Most probably, Krishna is now confident that for Arjuna, the new convert, the Lord himself is more authoritative than the old rishis. That's why Sri Krishna is stating, I feel this, not they feel this. Prince Arjuna doesn't relate to they, he is relating to Sri Krishna. Therefore, to bless his devotee, Krishna says that he is the author of this opinion. To get rid of attachment and to be free from anxieties regarding the fruits that are yet to present themselves as a reward for the work undertaken in the present, are the main limbs of the Krishna creed in the Gita. If we all die in the next 23 seconds, and someone were to ask you, what did you learn? What is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita? Phala tyaktva. That I live not for the future. I live not for that which is out of my control. I live dharma. My responsibilities, which are dedicating, renouncing, contributing. From inspiration to application. Your application yesterday was to come up with 3 words for yajna, tapa, dana. How many of you did? You can share. My mind went to YTD. What does YTD mean? Year to date. What has happened in your financial portfolio year to date? See, even if you see year to date, but it makes you remember yajna, tapa, dana, that works. It's yours. You reflected on it, so you relate to it. Here's your application for this morning. Many of us are studying the Mahabharata, the Yaksha Prashna, in question 52. Upajivanam kimsvid asya, upajivanam cha parjanyaha. The question asked is, what is the life support for humans? And the answer given is water. I had shared that water for us is knowledge. Nara means water, Nara also means knowledge. As we have completed 4 years of meaningful mornings, as we've completed 1,000 mornings of Bhagavad Gita, as we're about to complete 1,008 mornings of Bhagavad Gita, my application for all of you is to express your gratitude as appreciation for water. March 22nd was the UN's International Day of Water. This year the theme is Water for Peace. Water can provide peace to countries the way knowledge is providing peace to us. Gratitude is an inner feeling. Your application is to express that as appreciation towards our efforts to share water with those who need this. The charity we are supporting right now is One Drop. We're almost 50% towards our aspiration. We start on April 1st with our next effort. Let's see if we can complete this before then. Shanti. Shanti. Shantihi. Be joy.